Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Tyler Adolfo. I hope that you're all having a wonderful day. If you're new here, I just did a reaction video to George Carlin's The Big Club last week, and for this week, I'm going to be reacting to George Carlin Talks About Stuff, also known as A Place for My Stuff. Let's get right into it.
They gave me the wrong dressing room, and I couldn't find any place to put my stuff. And I don't know how you are, but I need a place to put my stuff. So that's what I've been doing back there, just trying to find a place for my stuff. You know how important that is. That's the whole meaning of life.
I'm kind of wondering, was this like bit somewhat improvised, or just because he's like presenting it as if, he got to the show, he started a little bit late, and maybe he was late deliberately so that he could do this bit. That's my impression.
That's all your house is. Your house is just a place for your stuff. If you didn't have so much goddamn stuff, you wouldn't need a house. You could just walk around all the time. That's all your house is. It's a pile of stuff with a cover on it. You see that when you take off in an airplane and you look down and you see everybody's got a little pile of stuff. Everybody's got their own pile of stuff. And when you leave your stuff, you got to lock it up. You wouldn't want somebody to come by and take some of your stuff. They always take the good stuff. They don't bother with that crap you're saving. Ain't nobody interested in your 4th grade arithmetic papers. They're looking for the good stuff. That's all your house is. It's a place to keep your stuff while you go out and get more stuff. Now, sometimes you've got to move. You got to get a bigger house. Why? Too much stuff.
Alright, this is just absolutely brilliant. This is like a brilliant mockery of consumer culture in a sense, but he's doing it in such a subtle, creative way that resonates with the audience and like doesn't come across as super forceful, shove down your throat sort of thing. It's just an incredibly creative way to talk about how consumed we are with buying stuff. And he makes the word stuff sound so bad too, and it's just incredible.
And maybe put some of your stuff in storage. Now imagine that. There's a whole industry based on keeping an eye on your stuff. Enough about your stuff. Let's talk about other people's stuff. Did you ever notice when you go to somebody else's house, you never quite feel 100% at home? You know why? No room for your stuff. Somebody else's stuff is all over the place. And what awful stuff it is.
That's part of it, but also people are just awful in general. Let's keep it real. Yo, man, he's right on the money with that. I mean, I don't really go over people's houses these days, but at least growing up as a kid, like I never felt comfortable anywhere else, never felt at home anywhere else. So maybe that's part of it. I just didn't have a place to put all my stuff. Maybe it's just because I didn't have a place to put my water guns and Ninja Turtles. I don't know. In hindsight, listening to this, maybe that's what it was.
Now, sometimes you go on vacation. You gotta bring some of your stuff with you. You can't bring all your stuff. Just the stuff you really like. The stuff that fits you well that month. Let's say you're gonna go to Honolulu. You're gonna go all the way to Honolulu. You gotta take 2 big bags of stuff. Plus your carry-on stuff, plus the stuff in your pockets.
I haven't gone on vacation recently, but I moved into university in the fall, and that's about what I brought. I brought like 2 bags. I actually didn't bring too much. I mostly just brought a bunch of clothes, school equipment, that sort of thing. But here's the crazy thing. I'm actually going to be moving out of university soon, and even though I only came with 2 bags of stuff, I guarantee it's probably going to be like 15 bags of stuff that I'm going to have to exit out, which is crazy because my dorm is literally like a Z room, depending on how you want to look at it. To me, it looks like it's shaped like an L, which seems perfectly accurate, totally emblematic of my life. But I don't know, it's just crazy. Like, I went to college with 2 bags of stuff, right? And I'm gonna be leaving with 15 bags of stuff. Like, I have to make a trip to Wally World. Gonna have to get a whole bunch of moving bins because I don't know how I'm gonna get all that stuff in my dorm in a 2-hour period.
Put some stuff in here, put some stuff down there. Here's another place for some stuff here. I'll put some stuff over there. You put your stuff over there. I'll put my stuff over here. Here's another place for stuff. Hey, we got more places than we've got stuff. We're gonna have to buy more stuff.
It almost sounds like an addiction, doesn't it? It's like you need to get your fix. Oh, I need to buy some stuff. Oh, let me get this calculator. Oh, I love this stuff. Oh, almond chocolate mounds. Let me get this stuff and let me get this stuff and that stuff. I don't know. Maybe we are obsessed with consumerism in the same way that some are obsessed with drugs. Obviously it's not the same, but there's certainly that obsession and like this false sense of happiness that comes with purchasing stuff, right?
All your stuff away, and you know that you're thousands of miles from home, and you don't quite feel at ease, but you know that you must be okay because you do have some of your stuff with you. And you relax in Honolulu on that basis. That's when your friend from Maui calls and says, hey, why don't you come over to Maui for the weekend? Spend a couple of nights over here. Oh, shit, no. Now what stuff do you bring? Right, you've got to bring an even smaller version of your stuff. Just enough stuff for a weekend on Maui. And you get over, and you're really spread out now. You've got shit all over the world. You've got stuff at home, stuff in storage, stuff in Honolulu, stuff in Maui, stuff in your pockets. Supply lines are getting longer and harder to maintain. But you get over to your friend's house in Maui, and they give you a little place to sleep in. There's a little window ledge or some kind of a small shelf, and there's not much room on it, but it's okay because you don't have much stuff now. And you put what stuff you do have up there. You put your imported French toenail clippers.
Gotta have those.
Readers with the 45-day guarantee. Your cinnamon-flavored dental floss. And your Afrin 12-hour decongestant nasal spray. You're a long way from home. You know that you must be okay because you do have your Afrin 12-hour decongestant nasal spray. And you relax in Maui on that basis. That's when your friend says, hey, I think tonight we'll go over the other side of the island, stay at my friend's house overnight. Oh, shit, no. Now, what do you bring?
Really happens this quick.
Now you just bring the things you know you're going to need. Money, keys, comb, wallet, lighter, hanky, pen, cigarettes, contraceptives, Vaseline, whips, chains, whistles, dildos, and a book.
Wow. You know, I've always felt this way about comedians in general, but especially with George Carlin. He's not just a comedian, he's a philosopher. And it's kind of crazy how, in many senses, we get more value and we get more wisdom from comedy than we do the actual news or, you know, what we see on television programming. That's for damn sure. George Carlin had an amazing career. He was able to talk about so many real topics. And that's one other thing I'll mention is I know a lot of people with what's going on right now, they're like talking about the George Carlin germs bit, right? And they're like, oh wow, look at this. He's so prophetic and what he's speaking is so relevant. And that's true. But like all the topics he talked about were relevant. It wasn't just that. And if anyone thinks that, then I think they're missing the point of what he said. But I don't know, it's just amazing to me how even after all these years, lots of people are still listening to George Carlin and the lessons and wisdom that he talked about. So much of his performances have aged phenomenally well. So this was my second George Carlin reaction video. If there are any other specific bits that you would like me to react to, be sure to shout down in the comments below what you would like to see, because I'm thinking about doing at least one more George Carlin reaction video for this week. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like and comment below. I would also greatly appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have an excellent day. Peace.